All right, so this is a part that I've been in search of for a while now. I've battled it a little bit because I'm not a huge fan. You guys know if you've seen the SunJoe videos of me kicking the thing out of frustration. Again, my conclusion to it was that, look, would I rather wash with a garden hose or an inexpensive, like if I didn't have infinite funds or I just wasn't interested in spending that much money, I didn't value a $1,200, really high-end, really high-quality pressure washer. I just wanted something to get the job done. My conclusion was that I'd rather have a SunJoe than using or an AR Blue or something like that than to use my garden hose. So in order to do that, in order to adapt a lot of these solutions that I have, like let's say the high-end Mosmatic gun, which I don't know how much sense it makes unless you're intending to work your way up and upgrade your system. But this Mosmatic gun, using this with a SunJoe pressure washer, I mean, this alone is $110. With the quick disconnects is $123. If you buy the wand and everything, you're $275. You're well over $100 more than most of these pressure washers. In some cases, $200 more than some of the really inexpensive ones if you get them on sale. But let's say you wanted to adapt either my SGS 30 or 28 or the SG 28, the MTM guns, maybe not quite this high end. They all connect the same, so the connection process is the same. And so one of the issues that you'll have is that these lesser expensive pressure washers have an odd outlet. The outlet from the hose is either, like some of the cartridges are proprietary. I haven't figured those ones out yet. I know there's an adapter, but I just haven't been able to find it. So people have searched far and wide. I know some have found it, but I haven't been able to source it. So the SunJoes, the AR Blues, the Greenworks, the Ryobis, they all use this 15mm outlet, right? Which is very different than, say, my Krenzle uses a 14mm outlet. So the threads are the same, the pattern's the same, but the inside diameter of it is different. And so these are the same exact width, but then the internal diameters are very different. This is a thinner wall design versus a thicker wall. And so if you tried to, like if you just bought my spray gun and wand package in the past, I'd send you to eBay to get this adapter. Well, notice I have one. I've found the guy, or I reached out to the guy. He's the only importer, the only producer of this I could find in the entire world. Maybe there are more, but I haven't found them. It's a guy in Michigan, and he allowed me to purchase these in quantity. And so I have a bunch of these now to supply. And so when you go into the store, you can buy these standalone for 10 bucks. Or you can buy it as part of the package. So I put it as an option in the drop downs for all 3 washing packages, also the quick disconnect package. So if you want to go out and build my wand and gun package on your own, whatever, that's fine, and you just want to do the quick disconnects, or in most cases, people are going to buy it from me. I'm not marking it up any different than what you're going to get it from anywhere else. I mean, there might be some online retailers that sort of really operate on zero margins that have these, but in most cases, if you go to a reputable dealer, you're going to pay the same price, if not more, than what I'm providing, and I'm providing the entire solution. So in general, you're going to want to have this adapter connected to the 14mm adapter so that we can move on with our lives. If they made a direct M15 to 3/8, I'd buy that, but we haven't found that. And so this adapter, unfortunately, it's not stainless, it's aluminum, which is really odd, which makes it lightweight, but it's aluminum, which I guess is fine. The only thing you'd have to be careful with is, the threads you could strip the threads or have issues with it if you're not too careful with it in comparison. So in general, you would, we'll just pretend this is the outlet from your hose. You would screw the 15mm, you'd screw that into your hose, and then you're adapted and ready to go to connect up any wand or gun package that I have. And so again, this is available in the store by itself, or it's available and in the drop down of each one of the complete spray gun and wand packages, from the entry level with the MTM SG28, that one doesn't have a swivel, Next step up would be the SGS 28, which is the same gun, but all stainless internals with a stainless swivel. And then you have the ultimate, which I have in front of me, which is the Mosmatic, 5,000 PSI rated with their world-class swivel, and has the best trigger operation on the planet. So it can still make sense to take a SunJoe and buy the high-end, the $273, well now it would be $283 option with the $10 part connected. So it would still make sense to buy something like this for your SunJoe or your AR if you intended to upgrade in the future, or if you just wanted the best operation, you know, the best connection. I know some of you guys have taken a SunJoe and put it on the wall, and you still wanted the best gun, but you weren't willing to, you know, you weren't quite ready or willing to spend that much money on a Krensla pump. So anyway, these are in the store. They're 10 bucks, and they get the job done. I finally sourced them. What happens when the force pulls you back, your foot naturally comes off the gas. You have to keep your foot